This is section 3.7, solving percent problems. Remember that a percent is just a number divided by 100, so you can solve percent problems in a couple of different ways. The first suggested way is to solve them by using a proportion. That is, A is P percent of B becomes A over B equals P over 100. Then to solve that, you would cross multiply. If you're used to the is over of method, this is what you would do. But I think a simpler way to do it is with the formula A equals PB. This is called the percent equation, where A equals the amount, B equals the base, and P equals the percent. Please note that this percent must be in decimal form. So for example, 12% would become 0.12. Your equation that you use is A equals PB. Amount equals percent times base. Let's take a look at how this works. In example 1, we want to know what percent of 25 is 17. In this case, you want to find percent P. So we're going to use the cross product property the first time. Today it's 17 over 25 equals the percent divided by 100. In this case, when we cross multiply, 1700 equals 25p. So p equals 1700 divided by 25, or 68. 17 is 68% of 25. But the simpler way is to use the equation A equals PB, where A, the amount, is 17, you're trying to solve for P, and your base is 25. So using that equation, you get 17 equals P times 25. Divide both sides by 25 to get P equals 0.68. That is 68%. You should use the method that you are most comfortable with. It doesn't matter which way you choose. In example 2, we're trying to find what percent of 136 is 51. So here you're trying to find percent. The of amount in this word problem means the base, and the given number of 51 is the amount. So P is our variable, A equals 51, and B is 136. I'm going to plug that into the equation A equals PB. So 51 equals 136p. P equals 51 divided by 136, or P equals 0.375. That's 37.5%. Be careful in these problems to move the decimal point 2 places to the right to read your answer. That's the only way that you will know what the percentage is. It is not, and this is really key, 0.375%. It's either 0.375 or 37.5%. Here we're going to find the amount given the percentage in the base. So we want to know what number, what amount is 13% of 88. You're trying to find A. You know that P is 0.13 and B is 88. So A equals PB. A equals 0.13 times 88, and A equals 13.2. Sometimes you need to find the base given the amount and the percentage. So if they ask 20 is 12.5% of what number, we know that 20 is the amount, 0.125 is the percent. Now see how I changed it now? You cannot use 12.5 here. You have to put it in pure decimal percentage terms, so it must be 0.125, and you're solving for the base. So 20 equals 0.125b. B equals 20 divided by 125, so that's B equals 160. Sometimes you need to solve real-world problems using data with percentages, and that's why you learn percentages, not just to calculate when numbers are given, but to look at data, the way we did in the milk problem. So in this case, we have 220 students taking a survey about their favorite pasta dish. The results that were gotten in this survey are on page 178 in your book. So rather than recreate it here, take a look at page 178 and see the numbers that they got when they did the survey. They want to know what percentage of students chose macaroni and cheese as their favorite. Well, when you look at that chart, you see that 33 students chose macaroni and cheese out of 220. So that we're going to set up our variables now knowing that 33 is the amount and 220 is the base. That's always the total of people who were surveyed. And then you calculate the percentage by using A equals PB. So 33 equals P times 220. P equals 33 divided by 220. That means P equals 0.15. So the results translated mean that 15% of the students chose macaroni and cheese as their favorite. In this second example, we're going to take a survey of 180 students and ask how much they would tip for a $28 meal. You want to find the percent of students that would tip the given amount using the data below. So here are the results. You see the amounts of tips down the left from $2 to $5.60 and the number of students who said they would tip that amount. The question is, calculate the percentage who would tip $4.20 and the percentage who would tip $5.60. So set up your variables. The student number is the amount, 180 is your B or your base, and the percent is what you're solving for. You should be able to calculate these amounts using A equals PB.